Hey everybody, welcome to a quick tutorial for the pelvic C.A.R. So Sean's already demonstrating. She's got her feet a little bit wider than her shoulders, giving you a little bit more access to some hip space. Now, the pelvis isn't a true joint all by itself. It's kind of the relationship between your spine and your sacrum and your hip joint. So what we're going to be thinking about here is we're going to be thinking about either the pubic bone or the tailbone, whichever one is easier for you to kind of find with that proprioceptive part of your brain. So think tailbone or pubic bone. And now you're going to imagine you with either your pubic bone or your tailbone, you're trying to draw the largest circle between your feet on the floor that you can. All right? Now, as you try to draw that circle, we want to try to keep the legs as straight as we can, and we want to try to keep the upper body out of it as much as possible. Sean, can you show them what it usually looks like when somebody's cheating? Is usually, it gets into this hula hoop kind of movement where the whole body starts to move. We want to try to keep the shoulders and this upper part of your spine as stationary as it is possible, okay? So all the movement is coming from the belly button to the hips.
I always do these with my hands on my pelvis too, because it just gives you a better sensation for what the pelvis is doing.
The more feedback, the better, okay? So again, try to keep the legs straight, try to keep the upper body out of the mix and put all that attention into that pelvic region, okay? Tailbone or pubic bone, whichever one's easier for you to find, is trying to draw that biggest circle between your feet as possible. Now, this, can you turn to the side, give them a different view? So from the side, this is what it's looking like, and then there's another way to look at it. So you can either think about the pubic bone or tailbone trying to draw a circle between the feet, or another good cue that works for a lot of people is your pelvis is like a bowl. Okay, so if you having your hands on there, you imagine that your pelvis is a bowl. Imagine that there's a marble in the bowl. And now you're moving the bowl like you're trying to roll that marble around the outside rim, or as making a biggest circle with that marble in that bowl as you can. Okay, again, either one of those visuals or cues for you that works better, totally fine. Some people like thinking about the marble in the bowl, and some people like thinking about painting that circle on the floor. All right? Give this one a try. It's really good for your lower back. It's really good to get those hips moving, especially if you've got tight hips. And let us know how it goes.